Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2023 or Pokemon Horizons the series anime episode review. This time I am talking about episode 34. So, let's get to it. In this episode, Diana packs up her things in preparation for setting off on her own. Freed soon appears to reveal to her that the Rising Bolt Tacklers will be heading back to Paldea, since there are old records in the region that refer to Terapagos. Plus, it's also the land of Terastal, and the Terapagos is clearly connected to it. Diana commends the decision and she asks to be dropped off at the next port. Liko and Roy are just outside overhearing the conversation. Roy wonders if Liko is sad because her grandmother is leaving them. But Liko says that she is used to it by now, since in the past, Diana would always return from one journey just to set off on another one soon after. Roy suggests that they throw a big farewell party for Diana. Liko is fully on board with the idea, and they both resolve to get everyone involved and to make it something special. Meanwhile, Dot is working on a needle thing video she made on Terastal, for which she wore a cap with the Terastal symbol on it that was sent to her by a shop. So even Dot gets sponsorships. Fun fact, this cap is available in Scarlet and Violet via a code. It was released after this episode aired, which is cool. You can find the code on screen now and down in the description, so go claim the cap if you haven't already. Dot is not satisfied with the video, and she blames the fact that she has never used Terastal herself. This made me wonder when she, Liko, and Roy will get a Terastal orb. I am not wondering if they will get one because surely they will, especially since they are going back to Paldea. Suddenly, Dot receives a call from none other than the wonderful Iono, which is certainly a delightful surprise. I was not expecting to see Iono in this episode. Her appearance automatically makes this a great episode. So, Iono thanks Dot for taking on the cap sponsorship in her stead, since she could not do it. Dot wonders why, and Iono says that she cannot wear a cap on top of the headgear she always has, and she cannot remove it because she is not Iono without it. Instead, she is just a cute, trendy girl. In any case, Dot is glad for the extra income. Iono then wonders when they will collaborate again. Since Dot is a trainer now, they should battle each other on stream. Dot says that she will think about it. Iono pivots from this subject into asking Dot how she has felt after becoming a trainer. Dot initially avoids the question by saying that nothing has changed. But when she is about to elaborate further, Liko and Roy burst into the room to rope Dot into helping with the party. Liko soon notices Iono, and she thanks her for everything she did back in episode 15. Iono says that it was nothing, and she asks for a favor in return. She wants Liko to look after Dot. Iono then goes back to her question from earlier, but Dot goes silent while looking at Liko and Roy. This gives Iono her answer, so she energetically bids farewell, leaving Dot perplexed. I love and I am glad that Iono and Dot being friends was not a one and done deal. Not only because it means more Iono, but also because they help and look after each other. They are truly friends. This wasn't just a fun and cool one-off thing. So the episode cuts to Amethio and Hamber, who have a meeting with Giveon. Now Hamber says Giveon is awake, which makes it sound like Gibeon is some sort of entity and not an actual person. Plus, as always, this pillar lights up. So is this Gibeon? Or is this just a medium he uses to speak? Maybe he's trapped inside, who knows? In any case, it's intriguing. So, Amethio reports what happened with Rayquaza in the previous episode, saying that it felt like it was testing him. Gibeon says that Rayquaza is beyond their comprehension, but it and the Terapagos are the keys to his paradise, Rakua, so they must capture them at any cost. Amethio bows to do so. Now, I said this before, but it would truly be crazy if the ultimate twist is that Gibeon is Lucius. Him saying that Rakua is his paradise certainly adds to my theory. After the meeting, Amethio asks Hamber to train him. While Hamber says that he already taught him everything, Amethio insists that he needs power, so Hamber accepts. They relocate to the battlefield where an epic battle of ghosts begins. While Cerulege does its best, slicing and deflecting shadow balls, using MMA holds to defend itself, and darting around the arena masterfully, Dusk Noir proves to be a tough adversary, expertly counterattacking with Shadow Punch, catching Cerulege before it can escape via Phantom Force, using Shadow Ball to block attacks, stopping Cerulege with its bare hands, and using its stomach to fire off Shadow Balls. In the end, Cerulege manages to land a clean hit on Dusk Noir, proving that it and Amethio mean business. Seeing their resolve, Hamber decides to go all out by continuing this episode's focus on Terastal. Dusk Noir fires a boosted Shadow Ball which Cerulege slices through. However, Dusk Noir closes in and it uses a boosted Shadow Punch to end the battle. Amethio is not satisfied though. He instantly asks for a rematch. The episode then cuts back to the airship, where Arcanine leads Diana to the surprise farewell party, which includes curry, a special cake, and an adorable song from the Pokemon led by Fuecoco. So everyone sits down to eat and drink tea together. I love that, like before, Freed mistakes Sinistea for a teacup. Better yet, Murdoch mocks him while mistaking Poltegeist for the teapot. He ends up drinking some of its tea, which proves to be too much for him, so the party ends early for him. Liko and Roy then show Diana a video edited by Dot of all the memories they made together. Diana absolutely loves the video. The episode then cuts back to Amethio and Hamber. After who knows how many battles, Amethio still thinks that he is not strong enough. Seeing his desire for strength, Hamber unsurprisingly gives him a Terra Orb, which Amethio bows to master. All of this is witnessed by Spino's Behem, and through it, by Spino and fellow admin Agate. They both agree that Hamber has taken a shine to Amethio, but this won't affect their plans. They will be the ones to catch Rayquaza, revealing that they are working together. Back on the airship, Liko thanks Diana for entrusting her with the pendant, since it's the reason why she was able to begin her adventure, why she was able to experience so many new horizons. Diana thanks Liko, since she reignited her desire for adventure. She then entrusts Liko with her adventure's log, saying that it might prove helpful. In return, Liko gives her a bracelet she made to serve as a charm. So, the next day, they drop off Diana at a port, where, after bidding farewell to Liko, she sets off on her new adventure. The episode ends with the rising bolt tacklers bowing to find the remaining heroes and Rakua. All in all, a great episode to end the year on, since one journey ended and a new one began. So, that's the short but detailed summary of the episode. Now it's time to highlight, analyze, and comment on my favorite moments and/or moments that are noteworthy/interesting. Amethio vs. Hamber was easily the best trainer battle Horizons has had thus far. The animation was fluid, it was intense, the fight choreography was cool, and both sides were very skilled. It was the kind of battle that I love to see in the Pokemon anime. The kind of battle that sadly Horizons has been in short supply of. Mostly because Liko and Roy are just not at this level yet, and neither is the rest of the team except for Freed. Hopefully we will get more battles like this going forward once our protagonists can rise to the challenge. Also, it's great that Amethio got a terastal orb, since it means more terastal in the anime and that he will be an even bigger threat. Hopefully Liko, Roy, and Dot will get a terastal orb soon as well. It's sad that we had to say goodbye to Diana, but at least they sent her off with a fun party, and she and Liko got to thank each other and to exchange meaningful items. Hopefully Diana will not just disappear. Ideally she will return at some point, and we will get to see her every now and then to see what she's up to. I love that we got to see Iono again, and I am glad that she will probably return several more times. Finally, Poltergeist and Sinisty trolling Freed and Murdoch killed me. It was very funny, especially since Murdoch was so confidently mocking Freed while unknowingly messing up as well. But those are my thoughts on and analysis of the episode. Now it's time to bring this review to a close by going over my overall opinion of the episode. So overall, this episode was good. I expected it to be just a fun and enjoyable episode. But an unexpectedly epic battle and Iono's surprise appearance made sure that it was so much more. While it was sad to say goodbye to Diana, I am eager to see what they will do with her going forward, plus I am excited to see where we go from here, especially with so much focus on Terastal. But that's the review and the video. So, happy holidays, and as always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this one right away. Additionally, down in the description I have affiliate links for GameStop, which is where I buy all my gaming related stuff, affiliate links for Amazon, which is where I buy all my stuff that is not gaming related or groceries, and a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. These links will all allow you to support me directly if you would like to. I would very much appreciate it. Also, I have a link to my second channel where I cover Resident Evil. If this is something that would interest you, then please check said channel out. Thank you so very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.